Nation. What's up? You are tuning in to the MC Raider Show. This is your boy, your host, MC Raider. And today we got a great episode, guys. So the question that I get a lot also, who runs LA? What team runs LA in the NFL? We all know that the Raiders were in LA at one point in time, and they went back to Oakland where they're originally from. And we get the so-called traders, right? The traders because we moved around from Oakland to LA to Oakland back to Las Vegas. So that's one of the main shit other haters use to clown the Raiders, right? The fucking traders. That's what they called us, right? So we know that the Rams were originally from LA. They end up moving to Anaheim. Then they moved to St. Louis and back now to LA. The Chargers, which, you know, I can't really say much on San Diego. They were in San Diego, now they're here in LA, renting from the Rams. But I spent the majority of the time yesterday and a little bit today calling all the stores that sell jerseys here in LA. Sports Image, I called 10 Sport Image stores. Stonewood Mall, Lakewood Mall, Montebello Mall, the Covino Mall, the Alamo Galleria, just a lot of stores. And my question was, what jersey sells the most here in LA? I went down the list one by one by one, and the jersey that sells the most, maybe 80%, is the Las Vegas Raiders jerseys. The second jersey, the Dallas Cowboys jersey. And it goes back and forth. There's some stores that sell more Cowboys than Raiders, and another store sell more Raiders than Cowboys. Never once they mention the LA Rams or the Chargers. So mind you, these two teams play in LA, right? And the LA Rams are the biggest bandwagons here in LA. I don't give a fuck if you get offended if you're a Rams fan. If you're an old school OG veteran Rams, hey, shout out to you. If you're an OG Chargers fan, and you know who you are. If you're an OG one from day one, shout out to you. But there is so many bandwagons here in LA, and as I called all these other places and I was asking, what jersey do you sell the most? The majority was Raiders. Some other stores say Cowboys, then Raiders. It was between Cowboys and Raiders here in LA. Now, in my previous episodes, I mentioned how LA didn't have an NFL team for a long time. We didn't have a football team for a long time. Obviously, the Raider fans, the older cats, they had their kids. I was one of them. We grew up Raider fans. We just became Raider fans. They left LA and we stayed Raider fans. So it's just everywhere you go here in LA, you always see the Raider Nation representing hard. Biggest loyal fans, number one fan base in the world for me. There's Raider fans everywhere. I do see Cowboy fans. I do see Niner fans. I rarely see Rams fans and Chargers fans here in LA. So after calling all these places, I called Dick's Sporting Goods, Sports Image. I called Fanatics. I called different places in all these malls here in LA. And that was the first question. What jersey sells the most? And it was always Raiders, Cowboys, Niners. Cowboys, Raiders, Niners. And I waited until they were even going to bring up Rams or Chargers. Okay. And you guys are able to call yourself and prove me wrong. Okay. But I called about 15 to 16 stores yesterday, and I called 4 stores this morning, just to confirm that this was happening. So there you go. Previous episodes, I mentioned how the Raiders, they're deep here in LA, and obviously in the 90s, when the Cowboys were winning, the OG Cowboy fans, they were always out here, but then the Cowboys started winning. There was no team in LA, and you started seeing a lot of Cowboy fans that were born in the 80s, 90s. They all became Cowboy fans, and that whole Cowboys, the whole fan base of Cowboys, there's a lot of Cowboy fans here in LA. 49er fans, not that many, but they're over there in the Bay. Sorry about that. They're in the Bay Area. But that's a whole different thing. Oakland, San Francisco, that other fan base, it's a whole different thing. But LA, if you're Raiders and you're from LA, there is no comparison. So just off the bat, the number one jersey that sells here in LA, it's Raiders and Cowboys. Okay. I didn't do the percentage, but it's Raiders and Cowboys and some 49er jerseys. Now, my second question was to all these managers, employees. During the season where the LA Rams won the Super Bowl, were the sales different compared to this last season? Automatically, yes. They sold more Rams jerseys during the playoffs when the Rams made it to the playoffs and were doing that Super Bowl run. They were selling jerseys off the back. So automatically the bandwagons came out of anywhere and everywhere and started buying Rams shit. And you started seeing Rams fans, wearing their gear everywhere just because they made that Super Bowl run. This past season when the Rams play like shit, and I'm not going to say anything, the Raiders were shit too, but you saw Raider fans everywhere. You still see Raider fans now. This last season, you didn't see Rams fans at all. In fact, I know season ticket holders that were giving away their damn tickets here in LA. Okay? So when I bring up the Rams, because the Rams were Super Bowl champions, they had all the bragging rights to talk shit. But the Chargers, well, there's only like 15 Charger fans here in LA. Just to be quite honest, I don't really see any Charger fans out there. I don't see any Charger fans anywhere. Tell you the truth, maybe within a couple months I get to spot one or two Charger fans. Okay, but so I'm really gonna just don't even talk about them. But the Rams, like what I have a problem with the bandwagons here in Los Angeles, these Ram fans that came out of nowhere, like these losers I know on Instagram that were wearing Raider jerseys, Cowboy jerseys, and all of a sudden LA got this Rams team, and all of a sudden that fucking year when they were good and going to the Super Bowl, they started putting on Rams gear, and they're the shit that they say they're this is what they all say. Oh, well, I'm from LA now, so I'm gonna support my team because they're from LA. Shut the fuck up. Just shut the fuck up. There's no. That's the biggest excuse. That's what they all say. Oh, well, I'm from LA, so I'm going to support my team. Where the fuck were you last year when your fucking Rams only won 5 games or 6 games? Where the fuck they won? You weren't fucking nowhere to be seen. Fuck, I wore my shit when we only won 1 game the whole year, and I was ready to the fuck out all the time. That's what one of my TikTok videos went fucking viral up the ass over like 500,000 views when I was talking shit about bandwagons, and all these Niner fans were like getting offended and talking shit. I was just talking about the bandwagons. The Niners been, they've been all right, but all of a sudden they're like really good and they have hopes to win the Super Bowl. You start seeing Niner fans out there here in LA too. So the OG fans, man, if you're an OG fan, I'm not talking about the OG fans. The OG fans are legit. You guys rip your shit all year and it's all good. But I called Sports Image, where they sell jerseys here in LA, Stonewood Galleria, Del Amo Galleria, Montebello Mall, Lakewood, Covina, fucking Long Beach. I called so many stores, and my question was, what jersey sells the most here in LA? Raiders and Cowboys is the number one jersey that sells the most, and then Niners, and after that, the Packers, the Steelers. They never mentioned the fucking Rams. So who runs LA? The motherfucking Raiders run LA. And yeah, Cowboys, yeah, they run part of LA too. I'm going to give credit when credit is due, because that's the most jerseys that they sell here also. All right. So if you live in LA or if you come from anywhere and you go to a fucking Rams game, fuck, that stadium is fucking done. There's no Rams fans. There's no Charger fans. It's always Raiders taking over. The Niners take over. The fucking every other team just takes over. Sorry, Chargers. When the Chargers have home games, it's fucking sad for them. There is some Rams fans out there, and they started getting more fan base, these bandwagons, when they won the Super Bowl. So more Rams started going to the games. But at the end of the day, you have to fucking face reality. Like these dudes, I don't give a fuck if you come on here and start, oh no, well there's more Rams fans. Now, shut the fuck up. You know, just I respect the OG fans, but if you're a new fan that just became a fan when they won the Super Bowl, then at the end of the day, I have no respect for you. But that's the truth. Okay. Now, that answer they gave me, and like 10 managers gave me, that during the Super Bowl, they sold more Rams jerseys because they were going to the fucking Super Bowl. And last year, the sales dropped. Like they still have fucking, they have these jerseys from the Rams on overstock. Like they couldn't get rid of them. And the jersey that keeps selling the fucking most is the Cowboys and the Raiders. I mean, that tells you who the fuck runs LA. So I did my fucking, my job. I called and I verified it, and I wanted to make sure on these stores that sell these fucking gears, because that's just the truth. Here in LA, I'm not talking about the Bay Area. I'm not talking about Oakland. Las Vegas is fucked over too. I mean, look at the 49er and the Raider game. That shit was completely red, the whole fucking stadium. I mean, I can't deny that shit, but Las Vegas is another monster. There's not a lot of Raider fans in Las Vegas. Fuck no. All the Raider fans that go to Vegas are the Oakland Raider fans and the Los Angeles Raider fans that travel to fucking Vegas and try to make that shit happen. So that city needs to grow and needs some motherfucking help. So whenever the Raiders start getting relevant and start winning fucking Super Bowls or becoming a consistent playoff team, then you're going to get all these bandwagons from Vegas becoming Raider fans. That's just how it works. I mean, sadly, but that's how it works. So that's another fucking topic when it comes to Allegiant Stadium. But who runs LA? Bro, there is no fucking argument. It shouldn't even be a fucking debate. The fucking Raiders run LA. The Cowboys run LA when it comes to fucking football teams. It's Cowboys and Raiders here in LA. There's Niner fans fucking around somewhere. There's fucking fans everywhere. A lot of fucking people became fans of different teams when LA had no teams. But Raiders always been strong here, and the Cowboys always been strong. So shout out to the motherfucking Cowboys that are fucking here on my TikTok. I'm live on TikTok right now. Shout out for the subscribers. Anna, what's up, man? Thank you for joining in. So that was that was my topic. And yes, I did my homework. I wanted to verify before I go on this shit and start fucking speaking facts. So if there's a Rams fan that's going to come in here and debate me, go ahead, debate me, because we run this fucking place. I went to the Rams game versus the Raiders. That shit looked like a fucking Oakland Raider game. It was nothing but fucking Raider fans everywhere. The Rams fans were quiet as fuck. And sorry. And yes, the Raiders did lose that game. Fucking idiots. Dumb fucks. They fucking gave up the lead. They fucking went in there. Oh, they got Baker Mayfield. It's an easy fucking game. And Carr played stupid that game. It was just ridiculous. The referee, I don't want to even bring up they're all excuses. All right. We lost the fucking game at the last fucking second. And then you hear a few Rams fans like screaming out of nowhere, oh, we won. Whatever. The whole fucking stadium was all Raiders. All right. Chargers. I'm sorry, Chargers. I'm not even going to bring the Chargers up because that's a lost cause. It's just ridiculous. There's no Chargers fans. So there's nothing to even talk about them. But the Rams, like I got dudes on my social media trying to argue with me that they fucking run LA. Bro, start calling fucking sports stores and see what's the number one jersey that's selling here in LA. Do that shit. Do me a favor and see. Go back to your fucking games and look how many fans are there compared to the Rams fans. In fact, go right now. If you have a chance, go walk to a fucking mall or go anywhere and see if you spot someone wearing a Rams jersey or a Rams shirt or a Rams hat. Fuck no. You're going to see a motherfucking Raider fan or a Cowboy fan and some Niner fans walking out there sporting their shit. And that's just fucking real. There's no argument about that. So at the end of the day, I wanted to come in here and wanted to fucking say it to all you guys. The Raiders run LA. The Cowboys run LA. Battle of Cowboys in LA here in Los Angeles. Rams fans, well, we'll see you again when you start fucking going to the playoffs, and then we'll start seeing the Rams fans out there. All right. Shout out to Cam Ram here on TikTok. Fucking guy's trying. He's trying to fucking be relevant with the Rams, but hey, shout out to him. He's an OG Rams fan here on TikTok. So shout out to Cam Ram. But all these other bandwagons out there, you know who the fuck you are. So think about that shit. But I had to come out here, I had to bring on this segment. Shout out to everyone who's been supporting me here on my podcast. Shout out to everyone on TikTok. It's been a blast. This will be my 15th episode on season 1. We got 5 more to go to finish this first season, and we'll start with season 2. But it's just been a blast. We're going strong. And here we go, guys. This is just facts. Raiders, Cowboys are the ones running LA. No Rams, no Chargers at all. So we're off right here. Shout out to Fro20. Shout out to Anna, 2 of my subscribers here on my live. They joined while we talked about this whole situation. So there's no more debate on that. All right, Rams fans, congratulations with your little fucking Super Bowl you won a couple years ago. After that, you guys been trash. You guys are not even around here. All right, nobody thinks about the Rams here in LA. So at the end of the day, my team, my Raiders, that we haven't won shit for fucking years, we're still fucking running LA, and we're still running the whole fucking fan base, because Raider Nation, we fucking take over no matter what. Shout out to the Cowboys that are joining right now, man. These Cowboy fans are joining on my TikTok. You know, even on TikTok. Fuck. I'm from LA, and I got Niners and Cowboy fans. Legit fans. Follow your boy MC Raider. And that's all we talk about. All these other dudes, you don't see them. When do you see a Rams or a Charger guy posting shit on TikTok right now or on social media? Fucking never. All these dudes are still putting it down. There's no fucking games. Free agency has been going on right now. We're waiting for the fucking draft. There's nothing to talk about, apparently, to other people. I got so much shit to talk about. But we're out here still grinding. We're still talking about our team. And all I see is Cowboys, 49ers, and Raiders holding it down. In Los Angeles. I don't want to talk about other cities or I'm just talking about LA, period. So shout out to my subscribers. Shout out to Anna. She said they'd be hiding in the basement. That's right. But look, man, I did my homework. I called numerous stores. And I repeat, first question, what is the top jerseys you sell in your store? Some stores was Raiders, number 1. Some stores were Cowboys, number 1. Other stores was Cowboys, number 1, and Raiders second. Or Raiders first or Cowboys second, between them two. Never, absolutely never during these conversations on the phone with the managers from Sports Image, from Dick's Sporting Goods, from I try calling Big Five. Motherfuckers don't even sell shit no more, but they don't sell Rams shit. They only sold a lot of Rams clothes, hats during that Super Bowl run. That's sad. That's sad. So, if you're a Rams fan and you're going to go on here talking shit and do what you got to do, those are facts. Those are facts. It's sad for my team that haven't won shit in over 40 fucking years. The last time we won the Super Bowl, in our last fucking Super Bowl appearance back in 2002, 2003, that team right there, that fucking Raider fucking team that hasn't done shit in years, the Raider Nation is still putting it down, and we're still repping, and we're running the whole fucking city of Los Angeles. So with that said, MC Raider is out. Peace the fuck out. Catch you guys in the next episode. Peace out.